This is a video for doing the back stitch. We've already done threading your needle, doing a running stitch, tying it off. Now we're ready for back stitch. You need thread, scissors, and a needle, which I have already threaded by going the length of my arm, doubling it over, and tying it at the end. If you need directive with that, go to the threading your needle video. So for your back stitch, instead of starting all the way over on the left hand side and going forward, this set of stitching is going to go backwards. We're going to start at the right hand side of the stitch and go back as opposed to going forward. This stitch is great for sewing things together for strength purposes. And the goal, instead of having gaps like with the running stitch, is to have it close together in a straight line. Now, if you're wondering to yourself, oh, it's not in a straight line, miss. That's okay. This is just for practice. If I was doing this myself on a product, I would be very precise, tiny stitches, trying to keep them in a straight line. But for this is just practice. So I'm starting at the right-hand side of the stitch and I'm going backwards. So always bring the needle towards you through the fabric. This time I'm going backwards instead of forwards. I'm going to wait for this to come back into focus. And it goes back. Looks the same as that stitch there, but done backwards. Why? Because when I do my next one, which I'm going to come through, same thing, right hand side of the stitch, bring the needle towards me, I go backwards. And when I go backwards this time, I'm going to make sure that it touches as close as I can to the stitch that I did first. Ooh, looks nice. If you turn around to the back, you can see that the thread has gone all the way over there. And when I start doing the next one, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to bring the thread over and then go backwards. So we're doubling over everything so that one stitch is doing the work of two. So we do on the right-hand side of the stitch, go backwards. Right hand side of the stitch, go backwards. I've done 4 stitches there, relatively straight line, close together, but like I said, this is for practice. We're not being precise. I take a look at the back and it's all doubled over. We're going to tie it off again, just like I did my last time. If you'd like to see how it's tied off again, just like in our tying off video, we do a teeny tiny stitch, leave a loop, 1, 2, pull it tight, and then snip. Voila, it is done.